What's everybody? What's up, everybody? Josh Mason from the Detox Dudes here. What the heck is going on with this channel? There's like 300 views for each video. Maybe it's because I've just been posting interviews and collaborations and not really being personal with y'all. Or maybe you stopped giving a crap about me. Or maybe YouTube is really just trying to shut me down. Or maybe it's a combination of all of those. Or maybe my new channel is just more exciting. Mason, your face. In any case, this video is super important. Recently, there were two situations that happened in my house that had to do with EMFs, electromagnetic frequencies. And I did an interview with Dr. Klinghardt recently, and he talked about how if you want to give a child autism, make them sleep next to a router. Like basically EMFs is probably the #1 most important thing to mitigate if you want health. And if you want to destroy someone's health, swarm them with EMF, electromagnetic fields, okay? So the two situations that happened in my house were seemingly benign, like nobody would, it's not something that you would like make a movie about or write a book about, but they caused symptoms. I had a headache for a while on two different occasions. Guys, one of these stories goes back 2 months ago. The other story goes back just last week. Okay, and both times it gave me a really intense headache and I couldn't figure out why. And this time around, it wasn't only me who got a headache, it was also my girlfriend's daughter who got a headache. So, all right, situation number one. Story number one comes down to a seemingly harmless Bose speaker that my girlfriend massaged me with. She's gonna hate that I'm sharing how messy our room is right now. But guess what? We're moving anyway. So... Okay, so I thought I heard something, but I don't think so. So back to story number one. Story number one involves a seemingly harmless Bose speaker where my girlfriend, who's actually a massage therapist, was massaging me with the Bose speaker, okay? And what happened is we left it here for like literally 10 days. And I started to get headaches because I sleep right there. And I didn't understand why. And I remember my friend Sasha Daygame was like, do you know that Bose speakers sometimes, even when they're off, you can notice that this speaker is off right now, actually produce EMFs from the Bluetooth? And all of a sudden, randomly, I was like, wait a minute, I wonder if this Bose speaker is causing radiation right next to my head. This is what it was doing next to my head. We're in 1 to 3 volts per meter in the red range, okay? And then it shoots up to 6 sometimes. And here's where I sleep, okay? So this was literally blasting me in the face. What's normally 0 is now 0.3 to 1 volts per meter. So what's normally totally non-existent, which I'll show you right now, this is normally what it's at. And actually, you're catching that 0.5 and the 0.1 is actually from the Bluetooth speaker that I put in the other room. It's still shooting. This is normally 0 in my bedroom. I'll move that speaker even further away. Okay, so I put the Bluetooth speaker far away and now you can see what my room really is like. It's absolute 0. We are in the middle of the forest and we have our router off. There's no cell service here. So we are really low EMF. Sometimes we'll catch a neighbor's Wi-Fi. That causes a little spike. So you can see what I am normally. And now we'll move to story number 2. Okay, problem number 2. Inside the woman cave, the girl cave, okay? We had this phone that was being used by Tanaya as an alarm clock for the past 3 weeks. And guess what? For the past 3 weeks, she's also been complaining about a headache, okay? Now here's what happened. This is an Acousticom 2. Right now, the phone is on airplane mode and, ooh, the phone must not be on airplane mode. Something's up. What? Is my phone on? Guys, there's 2 things. While I was filming this video, trying to show you guys how my house is a 0 EMF house and what was happening with the phone, blah, blah, blah. And I was trying to share with you, okay, look, the phone is off, my router's off, this should be at 0. while filming this with you guys, I learned two things. First thing is that this freaking device right here is loaded with EMFs. Okay? We're throwing this thing away. Okay? The second thing I learned is that the actual device that I use to film also has Bluetooth, and I totally spaced out about that. This is the DJI Osmo 3, and it actually has Bluetooth, and it goes up to a 6 there. So while I'm trying to film this video and share with you guys what's going down here, I learned two new things about EMFs, okay? So let's shut this off and then watch what happens here. Oop. Boom. So let's get back to the point. I'm going to keep the DJI Osmo off for now. And this is what was happening to Tanaya, okay? So this phone was being used as by her alarm clock. However, all right, so in any case, this Bluetooth was on. That is what she was sleeping next to. Her head was literally here. And this is what she was sleeping next to. And in fact, the phone was also on cellular data. So it was trying to receive a cellular data the whole time. Okay? Oh, I just put airplane mode on. Boom. 1 second. So it was literally like that, actually. So there was cell data and there was a Bluetooth. So this is what you were sleeping next to. Now, so she was having a headache for how long?
Like a couple weeks.
And started when you started using this for an alarm clock, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Here's why it's super significant for me. I've had a headache for 2 weeks, okay? We're going to go into my bedroom, which is literally right there. My head is like 5 feet below this corner right here. And I'm going to show you how her phone being on Bluetooth affects my sleep, okay? Okay, guys, so this is my bedroom, okay? My beautiful bedroom with my beamer. And this is the Acousticom. The Acousticom is now on. It's showing me the volts per meter, and it's also, it should be making noise. But you know what? I live in the middle of the forest, and there's no EMFs here. But when Tanaya puts her so-called harmless Bluetooth on next to her bed, put on the Bluetooth! Look at that. This just shot up. First of all, you can hear the Bluetooth, constant radiation, and this thing is shooting up to 3 and even 6 volts per meter, which is like super, super toxic to sleep in. Tell them what to do and what not to do.
Bluetooth on.
Oh, you want the Bluetooth on and the airplane mode off.
Give you headaches.
To give everyone headaches and autism, right?
Yeah.
Okay, very good advice. Thank you. All right, guys, so hopefully with a video like that, you could see the importance of EMFs. You know, the truth about them scientifically is probably still not known. I think that in the next 20, 30, 40 years, when half the world is dying, I think more people will be aware of how serious this issue is. I can tell you that I'm a canary in the coal mine, and what that means is, for people who have never heard that expression, is the miners used to let a canary down in the coal mine before they went, because if the canary didn't come back up alive, or if the canary didn't come back up in general, then they knew that there were toxic levels of gases in the mine. If the canary came up, they knew that they could survive. That's really what part of my journey is, to kind of be this canary in the coal mine and deal with these issues that other people don't have issues about, right? Like other people have cavitations and tonsil issues and it doesn't affect them. Other people have had root canals and it hasn't affected them. Other people have mercury fillings and it hasn't affected them. I'm very sensitive, and things that are not good for the human body will be brutal and debilitating for me. And that's a blessing and a curse, but mostly a blessing, because if I came down here with a specific mission, if I came down here on Earth with a mission to help heal humanity and help people deal with stuff, how could I ever understand or know these subjects without being the canary in the coal mine? When I go through these processes, when I get headaches from EMFs, I'm able to say, okay, clearly this is not good, and now I learn about what to do and what not to do. And a basic summary for this video would be to make sure you're sleeping with your phone on airplane mode. Like, the other important things you can do are to shut your router off at night or put your router on a timer. You can also sleep with an EMF canopy. I did that in my last house when there was EMFs all over me, router above and below me. And that's about $2,000 to do that. So there are different ways and different extremes of how to handle the situation. And it's really entirely up to you how severe or how strict you want to get with yourself in this process. But as a general rule, mitigate EMFs. If you want a healthy brain, if you want a healthy pineal gland, if you want connection to spirit and you don't want to cause cellular damage, it's really that simple. So hope you enjoyed the show. Make sure to like, subscribe. You can also subscribe to my other channel, Mason Your Face, where I'm doing a lot of spiritual videos and acting videos and really just unleashing myself and doing whatever I feel like in the moment, talking about whatever I want to talk about. Yeah, for this video, just make sure, again, you mitigate EMFs. Like, subscribe, leave a comment about what you think. Hope you enjoyed the show. Peace.
Summer in the hills, those hazy days I